Good morning and welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Wednesday, June the 5th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out today. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. And so I was sitting in this energy of the sun with the Magician this morning, and so I feel this is a very powerful symbol coming through for the collective today, connected to manifestation and success. And so I think collectively we are encouraged to stay focused, to keep our eye on the prize, to remain positive amidst any chaos right now in the energies. We are all being guided, I feel, to trust in our abilities, to trust in our gifts and our abilities to achieve our goals, using our gifts to manifest success in our lives. And so I think just a potent energy of good things are coming. We're feeling it building. We can feel the shift taking place. And so we have the moon in Gemini, so we're in the new moon energies. Tomorrow is the 6-6 portal, 111, instant manifestation. Watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your feelings. But I feel the 6-6 portal is bringing in this energy of the awakened heart. That's what it felt like, the awakened heart. And so I'm out of that little void energy I was in the other day. It just felt like a mini rebirth, like a mini cycle coming to a close. And so I do feel that was a potent sign too of good things to come. And so with these new moon energies creeping in, we do have the moon in Gemini today forming a trine to Pluto and a conjunction to Mercury. And these energies were shown to me as the Magician with the 10 of Cups and the Emperor with the 6 of Cups. And so manifesting dreams into reality is what came through. We all have the potential to manifest our dreams into reality, but we do have to stay grounded and realistic. And we do have to harness this intuitive insight that we all are capable of harnessing. And we also have to cultivate a life of alignment. We have to align to the manifestation. We have to match the frequency, vibration of the request, of the manifestation, and we have to stay focused. And so I think right now, collectively, we are being asked to stay rooted and grounded in reality to create a profound sense of inner security. And that's what I said. I felt like I was going through something internally, and I feel very secure today in the energies. And so I think this new moon coming in is giving way for the collective to dive deep into some emotions, to acknowledge some repressed feelings, to release that stuckness, to go through the awakening of the heart, the awakened heart. It can be a very intense emotional process to go through the awakening of the higher heart chakra, and we do become more sensitive to the collective vibrations and energies. And so the energies right now are very changeable, they're very mutable. We've got the moon in Gemini in a mutable sign, and so try to look back at the past from a positive viewpoint. And I know, don't look back at the past like with rose-colored glasses on. That's not what I'm saying. But look back at the past from a positive viewpoint, and that will allow you to embrace your inner power, I think. And so do not let jaded emotions hinder your intuitive judgment at this time. So that's what we're going to lead into. I'm going to timestamp it. We're going to jump in with some cards. So we're going to start off by using the Manifestation Moonology Oracle cards. That's what I was led and guided to use today because of the manifestation energy coming through. I've got all three of her decks. I love Yasmin Boland's decks when it comes to the moon energies. So we're going to set the tone for the reading with the Moonology Manifestation cards. We are going to dig a little bit further with some oracle cards with the Star Codes Astro Oracle to see if there's any more further astrology aspects the guides would like to discuss and bring forward to stay focused on. But let's get into it. Keep in mind this reading is not sign specific, guys. I will call out any zodiac signs that do need mentioning throughout the reading. But let's get into it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, especially if you're resonating with the content. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some love and show me some support. And so we get Leo energy. Leo is all about shining the light, and I do feel we are in big, major collective preparation for this 888 Lionsgate portal. And so this is the year of harnessing spiritual strength. And so there is something here I feel connected to the eclipse coming through. And then we get Scorpio energy, which is asking us to go a little bit deeper, which is what I felt with that deep dive into some emotions, that deep dive. And so stepping into your power does require going into these emotions. So I just think like the energies are shining a light on what needs to be brought to the surface for releasing, to prepare to plant that seed, right? Because the new moon in Gemini is all about planting a seed. And I talked about the new moon in the twin forecast. I talked about that in depth. If you are on the twin flame journey and you didn't check it out, go check it out. I will add a video card link to the end of the video if you didn't check out the twin flame weekly forecast. But let's get into it and let's see what else needs to come through for the collective today. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. So you might be a Virgo moon. You could be dealing with somebody that is a Virgo moon. You could have prominent Virgo in your chart. Virgo is the sign of service. Virgo is the manifestation of the service mission. Pisces kind of goes into the ethereal. Virgo is the manifestation in the physical. Cool your emotions with the full moon in Aries. And so emotions might be a little triggering, might be a little heated. And so you're going to want to stay grounded in reality. That's another energy of the Virgo moon. Stay grounded and stay focused on the positive. I just love that reassurance. And so we get the Archer energy. And we did just have that full moon in Sagittarius. And so we're kind of completing the clearing of whatever that full moon illumination brought in. And so stay focused on the positive. And then we get full moon in Virgo energy. And so trust all will be well and take that inspired action. So somebody here is being asked to take that guided action, to see the bigger picture and to have a leap of faith. And so this is about love. I do feel heart-centered action. And I do feel self-love. Self-love is definitely in focus. And so how can you really take any challenges that you're facing right now and turn it into a positive? And so don't allow heated emotions to skew your judgment as well. So I think that's just a firm reminder. So Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius energy prominently coming through. And then we get the asteroid Sirius. And so this is all about self-love, self-nurturing, and I feel almost like more sunflower energy. So we are winding completion. I feel there's a big connection to Neptune in Pisces at 29 degrees. And so we're coming out of a period of illusions. Pisces rules illusions. And so coming out of disillusionment, reaping a harvest. And I also feel almost like a death energy, a death cycle reaching completion, stepping into some type of self-mastery and abundance. So King of Wands energy coming through. I heard Jupiter in Leo. So you could have a Jupiter in Leo, but it really is time to cross-pollinate. So I do feel this new moon in Gemini is the perfect opportunity to plant a seed, to grow something abundant, to plant a seed of partnership, and to really fully step into that embodiment of your ascendant, of that rising sign. It's like the energy of the arrival of your authentic mission. And so how can you nurture yourself and just kind of trust in the energies? Because we are in a major portal of healing. And so we are kind of closing out like a 7-year cycle. We're closing out a 7-year cycle connected to Chiron in Aries. And so collectively, we've been going through this massive portal of self-identity crisis. And I do feel a lot of us that are the generation of the Pluto and Libra have really been going through drastic upheaval within relationship cycles the last 7 years, and deep-seated healing connected to who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? And so something is about to reach completion, closing out a 7-year cycle. And so it's kind of time to take those next steps. And so we're kind of sitting at this 2 of Wands energy, 3 of Wands energy. The 3 of Wands is like 2 of Wands is like you've made the wish, you've sat at the crossroads, you've been presented with the path to heal, to integrate the lessons. And the 3 of Wands is like you're ready to receive the manifestation, but you also have to take those next guided steps. You have to be willing to take that guided, inspired action to create that manifestation. And you have to take grounded effort. You have to trust that all will be well, but you also do have to temper those heated emotions. I know all about tempering those heated emotions as the Mercury in Aries. Okay, let's get a few more of these messages out, and then we're going to dig in with the tarot. So what else do we got to talk about for the collective today in these energies? Jupiter. We did just have Jupiter enter into Gemini, and so abundance is going to come in a form of knowledge, right? Knowledge is truth, knowledge is power, knowledge is abundance. And so what you do with that knowledge is how you create that harvest. And so somebody here is about to reap some type of karmic rewards, is what it feels like. 23 is an indication of change. It's an indication of a visionary leader here needing to trust that all will be well. We get the third house, communication. That is so very interesting. I actually have transit Jupiter sitting in my third house of communication right now. And so this is about communicating about a new beginning in love. They're showing me an Ace of Cups. And if you look at this third house of communication, you see two birds. And I'm pretty sure that was a message that came through on the weekend, Birds of a Feather. So go check out the weekend message. And this is about the hearth, the home. And so 32. So 23, 32. And in between the mirror is an Ace of Cups. Self-love. Self-love is key when it comes to seeing the bigger picture. We do have to be willing to keep our heart open. And so 32, I feel, is the energy of overcoming that Five of Wands, overcoming that internal struggle, overcoming the battle of what are people going to say if I go after my dreams. The Five of Wands is allowing all of these outside opinions to get into your head, to get into your emotions, to create confusion, to create illusion. And so trust that inner flame. There's like a flame energy coming through, and then we're progressing. And so this is kind of what we don't see. And so I feel like a Two of Swords here. And I feel maybe time has passed. And so maybe a couple of years has passed connected to some type of blocks. I feel some blocks being removed. And then below the progression, we have the 49. So I think blocks being removed connected to some type of community or social group that maybe has created a lot of tension and a lot of gossip connected to these two soulmates coming together. You see the same two birds on the third house, so maybe get ready to receive some communication. It might be challenging communication, but I feel there was some type of darkness preventing two divinely guided soulmates from coming together. There's like a Nine of Cups, a blocked wish fulfillment, and communication, I feel, is coming. So this is about cultivating a new foundation. There's that Taurus energy. And so as I'm actually recording this, the moon is still in Taurus because I'm pre-recording this. And so crossroads, we do have a high priestess coming through here that's maybe cultivated a new path, and it's time to reap a reward. So Taurus, Virgo. And so this truth coming forward might be very difficult to digest, is kind of what they're showing me. It might be very difficult to digest. So I'm going to make some room here. We are going to jump in with the tarot. I am going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck today because it does have the added bonus elements of the astrology. So let's get into it. Oh my goodness, we've got a wounded healer. We've got a conscious wounded healer. This is consciously unpacking all of the shadow aspects. And so I feel very strong, Virgo. We get Sagittarius again. We get Capricorn. Oh, there could have been a fallout. And we got an apology. I'd like to see the cards that fell out. So, okay. And so as I pick them up, they're up right now. So there could have been a fallout in the past. I feel that's a very strong message. There could have been a fallout in the past. And somebody is just now unpacking the baggage of the broken heart, of the ending, the regret, the guilt, and the shame. And so I think somebody's really withheld doing this deep healing process. So we get Scorpio, we get Aquarius, we get Capricorn, and we get Libra. Something about Saturn in Pisces is drudging up some past pain. There could have been third party. I do feel somebody's really skirted around doing the deep dive of these very intense emotions. And so these deeply rooted feelings do need to surface, do need to be acknowledged, do need to be released in order for healing. And I do feel this is connected to the moon trine Pluto, which is also retrograde. And so there's a final cleanup here before somebody can take action. I feel like a purification. I'm going to set those aside too, because that's what is needed in order to progress. And so those aren't going to be a part of the 9-card spread. But I do feel an apology, maybe after a very long period of blocked communication. Maybe it's been 8 months since you've communicated with somebody, 8 years possibly, closing out an 8-year cycle with somebody. But let's get into it, and let's do 9 cards, and let's see what needs to come through. So somebody, I think, is being inspired to take action, to maybe apologize. Oh my God, apologize. The Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. And so I do feel somebody's really avoided going back to something, I feel, to bring forward an apology. But I do feel this is affecting somebody's luck, somebody's fortune, and somebody is stuck from, I think, receiving rewards until this is looked back at. And so we do get the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Coins reversed, 2 of Cups in reverse, and we get the Knight of Coins. And so a lot of time has passed is what it feels like. Maybe even 5 years has passed since the separation due to third party. We get third party today. We get some type of past betrayal that does need to be looked at, that does need to be acknowledged, that does need to be talked about. And so I do think a long overdue conversation. And so I do feel somebody here is feeling stuck. They thought they could move on in love, maybe thought they could go towards another beginning in love. But I feel they're stuck from being able to move forward because they could have maybe left somebody behind. This could be abandonment of children, or the mother of your child. This could mean needing to look back to childhood to heal from an abandonment wound from childhood. Maybe this is connected to your parents getting divorced. That's always a possibility. But there is a block to a new beginning in love for sure until this work is done, is what it feels like. So somebody really needs to look at this. This is like putting in the conscious effort to look at a wound, to look at something that's been avoided, that's not been fully processed emotionally. And there is third party here. So there's some type of mask that needs to be removed, and there is communication coming. So get ready for unexpected communication. I do think this could be from something that ended 5 years ago. Something about 5 years ago, closing out a 10-year cycle. Maybe we get the 10. So there is like a completion. There was a completion without actually closure, is what it feels like coming through. And so I do feel there was an ending. This is about planting a seed for a new legacy. And so there's an apology coming. I feel somebody isn't even going to see this apology coming. This could be an apology from a child. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel blocks are being removed. Blocks are being removed, and something is being shown to somebody here. So I would like to look at the 2 of Cups in reverse, because this is a separation. This is a separation between soulmates. So tell me more about the 2 of Cups in reverse, because that is the central energy. And that is definitely connected to some repressed emotions and heartbreak here. Oh, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Coins, and the Moon reversed. I feel this new moon in Gemini is bringing in an emotional tidal wave connected to a missed opportunity that either was avoided on purpose, that was overlooked, that was missed. There's some deep emotion surfacing connected to the past, connected to a past ending, a past separation, a past illusion maybe as well. But I feel somebody here is really going to be putting in some effort here. I think the truth is coming to light. I do feel the truth is coming to light. And we do kind of have like a 10 of Cups in reversed here. I think somebody really fooled themselves. There is a need to go back to something. There is a need to go back to something and face some kind of judgment here. So I do feel there's going to be like unexpected movement, unexpected communication. Somebody here is coming in with some type of confessions for for their love, I do feel, yeah, going towards a soulmate. And so the only queen that is missing here is the Queen of Swords. And so we've kind of got an Empress here coming through. I also feel the feminine coming through in this connection is blocked all communication, has severed all ties, energy cords, has blocked somebody. And I do feel there is a possibility to manifest communication. There's communication coming, unexpected communication. And I do think this is connected to somebody that definitely could be a life partner. That maybe this was overlooked because somebody wasn't really ready and willing to unpack their emotional baggage. And now it's all coming to light. I think this has been repressed for a while here, but it's all coming to light. There's the awakened heart. I do feel a heart awakening here. So what is this communication about? I do feel somebody's also been watching somebody in the spotlight, watching somebody grow, evolve, watching somebody gain a lot of affluency, maybe watching somebody heal from their awakening journey or go through an awakening, watching somebody in the spotlight. What is this Page of Swords about? We've got a confession. Kind of feels like a confession is coming in here to a pre-empress. There's my Empress card. There's my pre-empress. So we do have an Empress here. And I think it's like a all cards on the table kind of energy, laying it all on the table. What are we laying on the table? I made a bad choice. Somebody made a bad choice. I think there's a lot of stuck energy here, and somebody has really got to take a risk and trust that all will be well. And so I don't think all has been revealed yet. But you won't know until you take that leap of faith. You're going to have to trust your intuition and take a leap of faith. I feel somebody here is obsessed with making things right. It feels like a very obsessed energy. What's the third party? What was the third party interference? Oh, what was the third party interference? We could have had a Sag or a Pisces as a third party interference, but I think money was a block. Money was a block. I feel an illusion here is breaking apart. Addictions could have been a block. The third party could have been addictions, and somebody maybe just received a lot of poor counsel. I think addictions could have been a block. And now we got a King of Swords, and so there's unexpected communication. I do feel there's been a ghosting of some sort. And a blocking of some emotions because of some outside opinions and some outside conflict. And so the Tower's coming. So this is unavoidable. You're not going to be able to avoid this change. There is an awakening here. There is a wake-up call. It's coming in fast. It's coming in to shake something up, to course correct a bad decision here in order to progress along a journey. Definitely could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Could be dealing with anybody, really. So what is the closing message? What is the crystal wisdom when it comes to a closing message today? There's a lot to unpack when it comes to some repressed emotions here. So what is the closing message today? Amazonite, this connection is connected to your life purpose. So somebody here, I feel, a feminine, is fully aligning and living her life purpose, which is activating some type of tower for somebody to practice the art of self-discipline. And so discipline is going to bring freedom. So somebody here is really just needing to trust. So you might want to work with Amazonite and the energies. Shanghai would be a really good stone to work with. And Prenite will allow you to trust. And so green, the heart. So there is an ancient connection here. There's a lot of wisdom here. There's a powerful, wise teacher here. And I do feel somebody's being guided to go back to somebody that they hurt to make amends. And it's going to take a lot of strength to do that. So that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, if you would like to become a channel member, I'd love to have you join me on the other side. This Thursday at noon, I'm going to go live Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to do an all zodiac reading for the new moon. We're going to break it down per zodiac. So if that's interesting for you, come and join me on the other side. I'd love to see you over there. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.